All right, so this is a tutorial on the Private Aviation Safety Alliance's premium databases. So we have a previous video, if you haven't watched, that shows you how to access all the free information that we have on the site. It's also easily marked up here. It says operators free, investigations free. Investigation data will always be free. We want to make sure consumers have access to information and transparency. But if you are interested in supporting us, we only collect funds from independent parties. We do not collect funds from the industry in order to maintain an unbiased look on aviation safety. So we'd love for you to become a premium operator or premium search member if you were so interested. But here's what you'll get when you come into our premium service. So on our homepage, flyingprivate.org, let's just start out there. So when you get to the home page, there's an option to become a subscriber here, but if you're already a subscriber, when you click into Premium Operator Search, you will now have access to a lot more robust information than the basic operator search. For one, we try the search bar here has a lot of information you can search. You can search by website, operator name, tail numbers. Almost any piece of information that we have in our database, you can use this search bar here to look up. So just for example, I'm going to type in November 1, 2, 3, 4 and see what comes up. Well, there's nothing there. 1, 2, 3. All right, there's something here for jet aviation. So when I click this drop down, first of all, I'm going to see a listing of every single tail number listed in the fleet. Again, as usual, we have our certificate name, also related businesses and names. So Jet Aviation is a subsidiary of General Dynamics. Along with all the tail numbers, we now also have all of the aircraft types that are listed here. So let's open up this profile and take a deeper dive. On top of aircraft type, numbers, fleet sizes, we also have all the contact information for the organization, year of manufacture of each one of these tail numbers. And as we have here, we have no NTSB or FAA records listed for this operator, which is great for them. So this is the kind of information I have access to in the premium service. You can also scroll down once you're on this page. If they have an NTSB or FAA case, it will actually show up here. So you don't have to click into the investigation area. You can just access that case information from here. But again, this operator fortunately has none, so they don't need to. You don't need to look at anything here. We have the latest updates listed up here on the registration information, which is where these tail numbers and years are coming from, and as well as the typical request update if there's information that's incorrect here. So let's go back to that lookup page. You can also search by things like related party names. So, for example, Cobalt Air is a good one right here. So Cobalt Air, you may not recognize that name until you type in and we go, oh, actually, wait, this is PlaneSense. And they have 63 aircraft in their fleet. So this is why it's important to have those alternative names and why you can search them in here, because sometimes the certificate name does not always match, what their primary marketing name is. Also down here at the bottom of the page, we have the same table that we have on the home page, but you can start to search by certain operators. You can filter them by these different types of operations, different types of names. There's a lot more features here in terms of what information you can aggregate and get to. And again, as per usual, we have our investigation fleet count percentages, so you can sort by that. You can sort by, let's say, we would just want to look at Medevac, for example, and sort by investigations per fleet size. We can start to sort by that. So it gives you a little more information, a little more ability to search and function, but a lot of information on operators. We also have our fleet listings here, so we can tell what the largest fleet sizes are at the given moment, and it shows you the last update of that as well. Okay, so our newest feature, we just launched our premium tail search feature, which again is pulling our registration information, but this is an easy way for you to look up these aircraft just by tail and information. So let's just go with the first one we actually happen to have here. When we open up, just click open. and we can start to see a lot more information on these tails. This is from the FAA's registration data. Get your aircraft model. We also have a common section, just because a lot of folks don't automatically recognize what BD-100-1A10 is. That's the specific model, but this is kind of what is more commonly known as, Bombardier Challenger 300, 350. You get your year of manufacture and everything else. The other system that we're currently working on is connecting these tail numbers, these serial numbers, to accident cases. Right now, you'll currently have to take that tail number and search in investigations to confirm whether or not it's been involved in an incident or accident. But in the future, that will be connected here so that you don't have to go to places to find that information. And again, we have when the record was last modified, so you know that this is current information. As of now, just last week, this registration information was pulled in by our analyst. So again, we thank you for showing interest in Private Aviation Safety Alliance. We are a nonprofit that's focused on transparency for private aviation consumers. We publish this information as often and frequently as we can, and we do rely on our premium subscribers to fund our analyst and operations. We do not accept industry funds, so we can maintain an unbiased view. So thank you very much.